Hi friends, it's Jenny and I'm getting ready to work with another collection that I have in my summer bash kit. Not bashing though, just a basket that I put some collections in to use twice. This is a collection that I did purchase this year. It is the Doodlebug Berry Sweet. I've used it once, I'm going to use it again, and then I'm going to put it away. I found a sketch on paper issues that I want to use. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. I mean, I see their stuff on Facebook. I've shopped there. It's been some time, but I recently realized that they put out sketches every week too to play with. So another place to go and find inspiration for free. Isn't that awesome? So I saw this sketch and I do have one photo, so it's perfect to use with what I'm thinking. So what you have here is you've got your background paper. You've got a large block down the middle that's torn to create some texture. And then you've got a smaller block on top of that, torn for more texture. You've got this big banner piece behind your photo, a tag, and then 3 places for embellishments. So let me show you what I'm planning to use. You know I could go off the rails, it happens, but let's show you what the plan is. So with this collection, I did purchase the acetate sheet, and I was thinking of using it for the banner, to go ahead and put it on white and make my banner and then use a piece of this over that. I don't know if that'll happen because I don't know if you can even see this. It's just little daisies, little flowers. But I bought it, I need to use it, so we'll see if that gets done. From the layout that I made previously, I have these scraps. How perfect is that for those 2 middle borders, right? This is the back side of journaling tags. This is the back side of strawberries. This is the photo I'm going to use. So as we know, Joe's is a year old. This is why is there glitter on it? This is from 7/24. She was 1 day old here. And, you know, her little sister is getting the privilege of holding her. And that's Dad. So this is the direction I'm going. I selected this as well to maybe bring in another color. I did choose this collection because of Quinn wearing the pink. I was initially going to use the Honeybee collection, and there's really obviously not a lot of pink in there. It's mostly yellow and black. So I figured, oh, let me just pull out the other Doodlebug that I purchased this, not too long ago. Oh, and also this awesome piece I have a scrap of. So this I like a lot too. I love the bright pink. This will probably be my big band in the back. The back of that, strawberries. I mean, the collection is called Berry Sweet. I have just a couple of scraps from previous. I don't see any place to use these on this particular sketch, so we'll see if those get tossed today or not. I've got all of the puffy icons. I didn't use any of these. I used, looks like just one of the stickers last time, so I've got lots of choices here. Oh, another scrap, nice. I've got this and that sheet because I did buy the collection kit. Now, in all honesty, in just my, learning from Janet way back and refreshing myself and watching some old videos, I'm kind of doing is it the SOS method? Well, that's shop our supplies. I'm trying not to buy full collections. If I don't like at least 8 of the 12 pieces of it, I'm not going to get it. And in particular, Doodlebug, I don't really use the this and that sheets. I don't like the shiny finish on them. And that's the same with the Bella Boulevard ones. I like a lot of the papers. I don't feel like I get a lot of use out of this, although I love these. I love the full 12-inch banners that they put on here, border strips, and some of the words are good, but unless you're a card maker and stuff like that, I find that a lot of their stuff goes in that direction. Now, granted, I love me some Doodlebug, and I've got these pretty little girls to scrapbook, so they're always in my radar. I think I mentioned that I did pre-order some of the summer kit. I'm waiting for that to come in. But yeah, I mean, I can use tabs for sure, little speech bubbles, things like that. So, I mean, there's enough on here for me to use, but in the future, if I don't like the full collection, I will not be getting the full collection. I'll just be buying pieces of paper that I like. And you will see that in the 3 collections that I had on pre-order before I said, hey, hold, slow your roll. As last time, Cherry on Top had 20% off. So I did order some of the, I think it's Seaside Summer and the 2 Bella Boulevard collections, Documented, and the other one's like a home one. But I didn't order the full things. I ordered the pieces of papers I like, and what I will do is I will shop my stash to bulk those up because I know I've got things that will match with them, no problem. That sketch had a tag, so I pulled out the tag sheet. We'll see if there's one of these that we can use. I mean, Berry Sweet is awesome. You know, the flowers is good. I mean, anything is good. Any one of these would work just fine. And the back of this is always a very nice plaid. I like their plaids and their diagonal stripes. Now, in my bulking up of Bella Besties, no, not Bella, but well, I am bulking up on those 2. I haven't bought any in a little bit, but I was buying the petite prints from Doodlebug as well. I had picked out these 4 pieces that would match with the collection. Now, I do think I'm going to use this one. Reason being, so we have the blank background. The back of this is a calendar page. So if you ever want to do your own calendar, Doodlebug does make these sheets that you could do that. I picked out a diagonal pink stripe because I love the stripes. Can't get enough of them. And this is in the color Cupcake Candy. Or I could use this background with just the slight polka dot on there. The reason I wasn't thinking about using this one is because several of the papers have polka dots. So I was just thinking polka dot on polka dot on polka dot. That's why I kind of wasn't going there, but who knows? Like I said, I changed my mind. I picked this one. It's the same color, Cupcake Plaid. Same thing, I picked it for the color. It's got the white polka dots on it. And then in the back, I could always use this. This is more of a gingham pattern. That might be the way to go. And then I also picked this, the red, and then the gingham pattern. So I picked it for the gingham pattern. Now, based on, I mean, there's a lot of red elements in the collection, but there wasn't a lot as far as I probably won't be using these. I've got all the things to use, which will be great for those 3 clusters that I'll be putting together. Probably won't be using a doodle pop on this one. I will use sprinkles. Probably gonna go the pink route because the other papers are mostly pink. But, you know, I'll start to stack things up to see how it looks, to see which way I'm gonna go. So let me go ahead and start to put some things together, and I'll be back. Hey friends, I thought I'd come back really quick and talk about one of the, you know, decisions that I have made so far, and that is I did not like how the pink looked against the pink. I just didn't care for that. So all of those papers that I picked for that were this pink, I didn't like how they looked. So we're not going that way. I also didn't like how it looked on the red. Let me grab it. So, the original plan of I was going to use one of those, and this is going to be my larger band, and then I'll have a smaller band over it. Abandoned. First step. So, as you know, when I talked about, hey, I pulled those out, I'm bulking up on my petite prints, I went and got this one. And it is the same color, Cupcake Floral, but it has more, it's Cupcake Floral Graph. So most of it's white. And then when I did this, I didn't have a problem with it. So the background is now going to be this graph. Just thought I'd pop in real quick and show you that how fast things can change. I'll be back. Alright friends, I have finished this layout using the Doodlebug Berry Sweet collection. I had come back really quickly to show you that I did switch out the background to this more white pink piece of paper. I did use the acetate for the large banner here. Now I did have a piece of white under it initially. I cut it to that size to be under there, but I felt like when I had the white under there, then it turned it kind of gray. So I figured I'll just use it the way it is. And we'll save that white cardstock to back photos later, right? So when using acetate to put it down to the paper, I obviously went ahead and put my photo down and then put the adhesive on the back of that, where that is, so you don't see it through the paper. Now in the embellishments I found, you know, the sketch called for mostly flowers, and because this is a big berry collection, the berries had flowers around them, so I did the best that I could as far as that goes. I did go ahead and distress the edge of the flowers a little bit. And this little one here is actually a bird on an envelope, and I am not showing the envelope. And this one here is actually the same as this jar is, and I just kind of tucked it under there. Now in all of the clusters you will see that I use some of the puffies, like either flowers, or I use some hearts, or just little dots for all the centers of the flowers. I see I missed one there. It's funny because as you're looking at them, you think, oh, I got them all, and yep, missed one right there. So we're gonna have to go back and put something in there. But I did cut the tag from the tag sheet. I used some of the twine that I keep to my left here. I used this Adore You title from Bramble Fox. Is something that, again, to my left here, I've got my little kit of, there's Scrap and Happy Studio Flair, there's some pearl pens, there's Bramble Fox, there's just all kinds of goodies to kind of go through as I'm scrapbooking. Now I did use some of the puffy leaves amongst, to, you know, get more color and texture in those. I did, this piece of paper here is cut to, let's see, I think I did 5. So let's do 1, 2, 3. That shows 4. I think I did 5. I cut it to 5 inches, and this one was 3 inches, and then I just did a tear on the edges. This is also, because the picture I figured is 4, so I did cut this to 5 by 10, and then I went ahead and did, I just found the middle and went ahead and made the flag there. So this is inspired using a Bramble Fox sketch, using my, again, my summer basket of goodies that I put together. This is the second layout I made with the Berry Sweet collection. It's going away. It's getting put away for the next time that I find something that I want to play with it. So, yep, so this one, this is, both this and the Bee collection were mini collections they put out this year. Now the Bee one you've heard me talk about. I did buy probably 2 of all the papers, and that's because she's my Queenie Bee and that's my Josie Bear. So that, you know, I have more of that, and I'll show you. So this is actually from the same day. This is Uncle Georgie going to meet baby Josie, and I used the honey collection. Here I used one of the titles from inside the ephemera pack, and all of these papers were scraps. This is a Bella Bestie that I pulled out to use for this particular layout. These are just paper flare from, not flare, ephemera from the pack. This is paper flare from the pack, and then I used the enamel dots, and I used just one of the little puffies of the little bear face, and yeah, so that was one I put away with the put together with the Bee collection. So this one is getting put away as well. Both of these layouts, any of the big pieces from these, everything was scraps. I got a Bella Bestie for a background. I did not use a piece of paper from the collections for a background. Just went ahead, I keep saying Bella Besties, it's not, it's Petite Prince. So both of those collections I did more than, this one I only did two layouts. This one I know I did more than too. I'm not sure how many, but it's put away too. These little doodlebugs are put away until the next time we want to play with them. Like I mentioned before, I do have the summer collection coming in, and I have some old pieces of a summer collection from Doodlebug that I'm going to combine with what I did buy, and I'll try to get, you know, 1 or 2 layouts made with that for this summer, since, you know, we're coming to the end here, but we'll see. But that's what I came up with using that paper issue sketch. No sketch used for this one. This was really just putting the pieces of paper together, going ahead and making banners out of those 2 strips, and, you know, using what was in the kit. So I hope you like them. I thank you so much for checking them out with me. I appreciate your time more than you know. I ask, please like, comment, subscribe. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.